Hello there, this is fairbinaryoptions.com, and like the name suggests, we are buying calls on the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar 4-hour chart. The reason for that is price just broke out of a contracting triangle. If you are looking here, this seems to be a contracting triangle, A, B, C, D, E. Trend line broken to the upside. Now probably retested, so let me try to take a look at this one. Let's change the color here. Let's make it red and clone it here like this. And this is a contracting triangle. Now whenever you are looking at such a contracting triangle, it might be either as a fourth wave or it might be as a B wave. From our point of view, this might be a B wave with wave A ending all the way here to the upside. So this to be a wave A, this to be the B wave, and now we are looking for a C wave or a move to the upside that should go at least 100% or at least 61.8 out of this move. Let's try to change this one and project it by the moment of break, and by the moment of break this comes to 116. Now this is a cross Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, and the cross travels not that fast like a regular major pair, so to say. It is the cross between the Aussie, Australian dollar and US dollar, and the Kiwi, New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and we're looking for it after the retest here. Most likely we'll retest the trend line here with an ABC like this. So we are looking for it to go and move to the upside. This normally should be labeled an ABC, so let's try to put here an A. And the B wave here, so A, B, and then of course a C wave to the upside, A, B, C, so we're looking for higher values now based on this outcome, and normally the strategy to be employed is to buy calls, and we were looking for these buying calls. I would buy calls today for end of day expiration date for today, as looking for this trend line to be broken and then price to just play around this area. If you want to be more conservative and not that aggressive, you should just want for the upper trend line of this correction that seems to be a flat. So we are just taking a trend line from the highs here, connecting these highs, and wait for this trend line to be broken. So by the time the trend line is going to be broken, just go and buy calls for 1 week expiration date, because that would imply price should be higher at the expiration date, and therefore your option to expire in the money and your option to be considered profitable. So the more aggressive approach would be to buy calls here with end of day expiration date, and the more conservative one would be to buy calls there by the time the trend line is broken with 1 week expiration date. It remains to be seen what markets will do. Such a contracting triangle that acts here as a continuation pattern normally has the measure move as being equal with the length of its longest wave. The longest wave seems to be this one here. So if you take a measure move and put it here, then the logical thing to do is to just look for the long side, and in this case the long side means buying calls. So let's write here that we are buying calls based on this outcome. So buying calls for end of day expiration date, because of that retest, a possible retest that price might do at this trend line here, or what we might do also, by the time price breaks this trend line here, we are looking to buy calls, so buying calls for or with 1 week expiration. Expiration date. Again, keep in mind this is across Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, meaning price is not traveling that fast as one may want, but nevertheless the scenario is valid, the setup is good, so we're looking to buy calls with this expiration date. Until next time, stay safe on the markets. Keep in mind this is fairbinaryoptions.com, and we are here due to our official sponsor Lion Eye. Until next time, stay safe on the markets. Bye bye.